guys, and welcome back to another video. If you guys saw the title of the video, I'm going to be telling you guys a story time about where we literally had to evacuate our school because of a fire. And I know like everyone has like fire drills and stuff like that, and you guys might even have a time where a real fire started, but this was completely rare. It's never happened before how long I've gone to this school. We've never had a legit fire like evacuation as long as I can remember. I don't know, maybe in elementary, who knows. But it all happened my sophomore year. I don't even remember what time it was in the year. It was kind of just like in the middle of the year, I think, maybe a little past the middle of the year. Different, never really happened to me before, and I don't know if it's happened to you guys before, but I'm just gonna jump right into tell you guys the story. So first off, I'm just saying this was like the most regular day. Like there's nothing happening that day. It was just a straight up like normal day. We didn't have any assemblies. There was like nothing happening that was really exciting after school. Honestly, it was just a regular boring day at school. And the class that I was in was biology, and we were just in the middle of class talking about who knows what, I don't remember, but we were talking, and our teacher was up teaching us about biology, and all of a sudden we were just like all sitting in the classroom. We heard this weird kind of rattle noise coming from the back of the classroom. Now I don't know if you guys are the same as us. At our school we all have Chromebooks at our school. I don't know if you guys, your school might have it too. If you're in high school, may have like, some people have laptops, some people have iPads, some people have Chromebooks, and we have Chromebooks. So when everyone in our classroom has one, but like a lot of the teachers have like a Chromebook cart in the back of their classroom to keep extra ones in case someone forgot to charge it, someone forgot theirs in general, someone broke theirs. They're just like substitutes that you can have. They're just in the back of some teachers' rooms. And all of a sudden we were just listening to the lesson, and we heard this weird rattle noise coming from the back of the classroom. So literally it was loud enough, so literally everyone in the classroom just turned around and like looked at it, because that's like the only thing that was like really back there that would have made that noise. We turned around and we looked at it, and we were just like staring at it for a while because we heard the rattle noise, and we were just like, everyone was just kind of deeply like looking into it because like we weren't like sure what was happening. Then all of a sudden, this is from my point of view, I don't know if it was the same for other people that were in my class, but all of a sudden this orange glow was coming from the inside, and like I didn't really have time to think about it, but we saw an orange glow coming from it because there was like holes in the cart. It's kind of like metal and it has like holes everywhere, so we were looking and like there's glow and orange coming out of it, and we were like, what the heck is that? So we all looked at it more, and we were just like squinting, like looking at like, what the heck is that? All of a sudden a huge kind of like came out of it, and we were just like, what the heck was that? Something just literally exploded. And then we were just like, okay, what the heck just happened? And then our teacher was like, what are you guys staring at? Run! Why are you still here? So we all sprinted out of the classroom, started running down the hallway, and we like passed people as we were running in the hallway, and they're like, what are you guys doing? Because we just started sprinting out of our classroom, and they're like, and then everyone was like, there's a fire, where someone run. And then our teacher was like, someone pull the fire alarm. So one of the kids went over, pulled the fire alarm. We all started sprinting outside. We got outside the school. We were just like sitting in the playground area because like that's where we go when there's like a fire, when we have fire alarms. And we were just all out there. Like we were on the top floor, so we had sprinted down the hallway, sprinted down the stairs, sprinted down another hallway, ran out the door, and we're at the playground. So everyone was just like, been over like, what just happened? And everyone else in the school just heard the fire alarm went off. So they were just like walking out normally. They weren't like thinking much of it because we have like random fire drills all the time. So everyone else was just walking out and like, okay, we're having a fire drill. And we were out there just like, oh my gosh, freaking out from a fire, just something exploding in our classroom. And we were just like talking like, oh my gosh, what just happened? Like something exploded in the Chromebook cart. Like, dude, that's like the worst place to have a fire because it's a science room. There's so much stuff in there. It's connected to a lab who has like tons of chemicals and stuff. And as people were coming out, they're like, what's happening? And we just like, guys, there's a fire in the biology room. And all of a sudden, all the teachers are like, okay, everyone start walking this way. We walked around the school to the front of the high school. And we were like, okay, everyone go inside. And we were like, what? Why are we going inside the school? And we just ran out because there was a fire. They told us, okay, everyone go back into the school and sit in the gym. So everyone was just sitting in the bleachers in the gym. And we were like, why are we in the school right now where there was just a fire? Shouldn't we be like going home or something? Because you usually don't go back into school when there's a fire. After we heard all the fire trucks and everything come, they all came into the school and went up to the classroom and started like putting out the fire. Really everyone that was in the gym had like their phones out, and like after school you just saw tons of Snapchat stories of people who were like fire at school or something like that. And afterwards the teachers called over the class that was in the classroom when the fire went out. We all walked over and the guy was like, okay, the fire department just put out the fire, you guys can go up there and get all your stuff. Because we just ran out of the classroom and left our Chromebooks and our binders and everything in the classroom. So we all went up to the classroom. As we were going up, there was a bunch of firemen, and you walk in, you see the burnt Chromebook cart sitting outside the classroom, and we walked into the classroom and there was just tons of dust everywhere from the fire extinguishers that they were blowing. So tons of people's stuff was just covered in like the dust from that. No one's stuff, I think, got destroyed. I mean, those Chromebooks that were in that cart got destroyed. Then they found out later that what caused it was like the old batteries that were in the cart with like the older laptops, not really the Chromebooks, just exploded and caught the cart on fire, started catching the other stuff, and it just spread. So it was a very interesting day, you could say, because everyone was just freaking out, because like that's not something that happens on a normal day at school at all. And like that's the first time I think I've ever legitimately like went out of school for a real fire that was happening, because normally they're just like drills. I hope you guys enjoyed this story time, and if you guys want to hear other story times, give this video a like and comment down below. Please follow me on my Instagram, Musical.ly, and Twitter. And if you guys follow me on my Musical.ly, you'll know that I live stream a lot, and if you guys want to check me out on Lively, I go live like at least once a week, if not twice. And if you guys want to, you can be a part of, if you look over here, that wall that's up there. We've only done it for the last 2 live streams, but a bunch of people, they completed this challenge that we had for them. They won a spot on the wall, and I'm going to be adding to that and doing a bunch of stuff. So if you guys want to have a chance to get on the wall, if you guys want to check that out, go follow me on Musical.ly. You can be notified if you hit that bell button anytime I go live on Lively. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe down below. I post every Saturday. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and see y'all next week.